Okay. Da, da, da.
Oh, you're awake. Your situation is very unstable. Don't force yourself. See if you can control your body. Go there, or you'll be eternally trapped within this space of consciousness. After reviewing their long civilization, humanity has concluded that violence is their most effective solution. It is the reason why you're here in the first place. Fortune, wealth, glory. We should have been united as one, but humanity has always preferred scheming against each other. You might ask, what must be the price for this? When legends fall, the world trembles with their passing. We name this process history, a cycle that we are condemned to repeat.
What the hell?
Death awaits for all. Here we stand, thanks to all those sacrifices made.
It'll be over soon.
step away, move on, and leave their suffering behind. Your mind is disturbing this ocean of tranquility. Go. Move quickly.
Yes, it's the best tower defense game. Smile.
You. This isn't right. You shouldn't be here. Do not approach that tower. I suggest you follow my sincere advice, since you have yet...
Am I dead? That's not Calcit,
Can you
right?
talk?
Okay, that's Calcit, okay.
All right. Wakey, wakey. Stop sleeping already. Long time no see, Tertius. She'll be fine. It'll take about 100 days for major injuries
Is
to
that
heal. Let her rest
There's
for a
no
month
way
once you
that
get
that's
back.
actually
Don't let her
Calcit.
scamper
That
around for the
doesn't
time
sound
being.
like her in the game.
Bad news. Plenty of people showed up in town. They're fully armed and are probably looking for her.
Who is this dweeb?
Ah, you're finally awake. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, my dear friend. Awesome work, my dear medic. This one fell from over 2 clicks, and you pulled it off. Perhaps you can treat me next time.
Dude,
Enough
Calcit's
talk
voice
already.
is so
Get your things
weird.
together. We gotta scram. I know she's important to you, but awakening her at this moment, you better be prepared, as a ton of people would be chasing her down. And the way she does things, she's very likely to get herself in trouble. Take good care of her. I will. Don't squander your life. Live well, Tertius. I'll catch you later.
My name is Tertius.
I know you have plenty of questions right now, but be patient. We'll have time to go over them eventually. You might not remember me as Administrator. My name is Tertius. Very happy to see you again. I am required to share certain key information with you beforehand, Administrator. Talos 2 is not a peaceful place, and the people are not exactly on friendly terms with outsiders. I believe your first-hand experiences have taught you about that. The pioneers from Terra used the teleport in the polar north to reach this most alien place. A new land. No, that's not quite right. They reached a new planet. And entire generations gave everything they had before civilization could finally sink its roots here. Hostile environments, the blight, and merciless construct lifeforms meant that every moment of these countless years was a desperate battle for survival. Countless people gave up their lives to help civilization reach the scale we see today. As for you, Administrator, you have always turned the tide in our favor in pivotal moments during the history of Talos 2. You have felt the pain and witnessed everything. Of course, you were not always alone. In the past, Endfield Industries always fought alongside you. You are a key technical specialist of the company, and served as a trump card that delivered us from the most trying times. Many fear you, because your course of actions have them worried about their own fate. Some respect you, because your ultimate goal is to ensure that civilization survives and thrives. The stasis field hibernation pod is also known as Sarcophagus Mark II. Whenever we meet a challenge that we cannot solve or reach a critical crisis threshold, we would activate the device and wake you from your hibernation. No matter how people looked at you, you would always return to that cramped hibernation pod at the end of every crisis and wait for your next awakening. But for this time around, since it's all come down to this, things will be different. Perhaps you remember nothing of me, but this isn't the first time we've met. You may call me Perlica. As the supervisor of Endfield Industries, my task is to provide you with support on behalf of my company. I hope that you will live up to your past selves. Have faith in me and my fellow colleagues at Endfield Industries. Use your power and wisdom to overcome the difficulties and challenges that we may encounter. Welcome to Talos 2, Administrator.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Fiona.
How's the administrator? Made any progress on recovery? The hub base, the Rhodes Island operator you're looking for should be stationed at that place.
Intel leak was the reason why that terrible accident happened in the first place.
Let me see. You're still on the prescribed route and should arrive at the hub base in about 10 minutes or so.
What about the site director of the hub base? Can we get a hold of her? You to stay close to me for now, Administrator. These are the Angoloi. They're a common threat in the frontier. They are extremely dangerous. Be careful, Administrator. Administrator, are you all right?
What? Angles on Highway 16? And so close to the base.
I'm assuming the worst. This can be categorized as an Angelos attack within the habitation band. Has the hub base made any contact with HQ during the last 2 weeks?
Negative. We haven't received any calls from them. I thought this was just a typical comms interruption issue that they can handle on their own. And Angelos has shown up here. This is feeling very sinister to me. The nearby areas might be in danger.
Fiona, contact the crisis team. I don't care which operators you can get a hold of. Have them all rendezvous with me ASAP.
Roger that. I'm on it. Wait. For a situation like this, maybe we should send the administrator back first?
I agree. I must keep you safe. Heading straight to the hub base is too risky. We don't know what happened there. No one would think like that. You're very important to— You have always been important to everyone in Endfield Industries.
If there's a host of Angoloi nearby, heading back right now runs the risk of getting ambushed. The hub base has security personnel and defense facilities, and they can probably lend a helping hand. Or maybe you can stay right here and wait for the entire crisis team to arrive.
I shall respect the administrator's decision.
I've already sent messages to nearby. Also, Miss Chen is already heading to your place.
Chen's here?
It's definitely
Pog?
your way of doing things.
Got it. We'll first head to the hub base and plan our next moves accordingly. All subsequent actions shall only be taken to keep you.
Pog, I want to see Chen.
This is the second time such an accident has happened. I don't think this is a coincidence. Stay close, Administrator.
What is this? Oh.
Perlica, you alright? Did something happen to the Endmen?
Nothing happened to the Endman.
That's not my Chen.
We're all right, but the situation has changed.
We'll talk about that later. The hub base, right? I'll be there shortly.
No, it's Arknights Endfield.
We can choose to fight or charge right through them.
I'm fighting.
I think the Administrator is itching for a fight. The hub base. I didn't expect it to end up like this.
We need to hurry. Look, someone's over there.
So,
What
what
you
should we do now?
dweebs?
Keep cool and stay calm.
You there.
Supervisor Perlica?
What happened to this place? And what are you...
The base was suddenly attacked, but Director Chin
had us check this entranceway to see if we could have the Angloy also occupied the roads over there. And the worst thing is, we can't get back to the base tower anymore. The Angloy are everywhere.
So that's why you are trapped here?
That's right. There are Angloy on the other side of the door. We closed it because...
It's all right. I'm right here. Open the door.
Be careful, Supervisor Perlica. These are the Angloy that blocked the path and prevented us from getting back to the base tower.
Fight back. Now.
Over here, Supervisor Perlica. Most of us have sought refuge at the base tower.
I'm taking damage with the ass.
Seriously, you need help over here? The converter is down!
Ignore the non-essential elements and prioritize power restoration. Repair team, can anyone...
They headed out to check the backup power supply 10 minutes ago. But the comms are down.
There might be surviving Angloy roaming around the backup power supply. It's too dangerous. Someone needs to go out there and help them. And what about the people checking on the east entrance?
They're not back yet. I'm not sure if...
Not back yet? How long has can't let things go on like this? You, get 2 security officers ready.
Rest assured, nothing has happened to your people.
Supervisor Perlica, what brings... Did HQ receive our distress signal? I thought all the SOS
We
facilities...
heard nothing from you. Your comms are indeed down. We're here on another mission. I must meet with the Rhodes Island operator stationed. There's no need to worry. More Endfield combat personnel are on their way. However, the situation is urgent, and I'm not sure when exactly they'll arrive. We must be strong for now.
It's all right. None of this matters so long as help is already on its way. This is the only good news we've had in 2 weeks. But the Rhodes Island operator wasn't at base when we were attacked. Our comms went out shortly afterwards, and we've yet to re-establish contact.
I understand, Director Chin. How was the base attacked? From what I see, you received no warning.
A large host of the Angloy suddenly showed up and attacked the hub base. We were conducting routine operations as site staff of this UWST base. A host of the Angloy appeared afterwards. Base defense systems failed to activate because power was down. As of now, we've yet to discern the full picture of this crisis.
What about the UWST? This place is their jurisdiction. Why am I not seeing anyone from the United Syndicate?
That's an even bigger question. UWST didn't give us any warnings, and now it feels as though they just disappeared.
Disappeared? Why? Looks like we'll have to find them along the way.
Director Chin, I've verified we tried restarting the production facilities, but the protocol anchor core power supply mod, and since the control nexus has been damaged, none of the flux power generators in our... We also need to suspend our evacuation plan. Base vehicles are either sabotaged or stolen during the chaos. We only have one functional auto repair unit, and our medical facilities have been damaged.
That's enough. Stop reading the list and just give me the key details. Tell me about the casualties.
Well, given our timely retreat to safety, only 2 engineers suffered minor injury. The repair team has been dispatched to activate the backup power supply. We have no news of them yet.
Tell everyone to seek shelter, but keep the repair team and site defense personnel on duty. Wait, where is Andre? Has anyone seen him?
Mr. Andre? He said he has a plan for saving everyone before rushing off to the warehouses alone. He told... And then the power supply system went down, the warehouse gate slammed shut.
What? He's doing this alone? And when is the backup power supply coming back online?
I don't know. We still can't get in touch with the repair team.
Oh, that silly old fool! Playing hero at a crucial time like this?
Andre? Are we talking about Mr. Andre from the engineering?
Yeah, that one. He's just a senior tech adept, not a security division operator with combat duties. I need him to stay at his post and fix the tech, not go around trying to be a hero. Who's the one wearing a mask?
This is the Administrator.
Administrator? Are we talking about the... But I remember reading a report saying that the Administrator's resting for Jiang and would not... Hold on. If the Administrator is here, does that mean the situation's deteriorated to a point that requires your direct...
No. You misunderstand. The Administrator did not come here specifically in response to local incidents.
It's all right. None of this matters. The Administrator's here, right? This is wonderful news. I've read all your reports, Administrator. You're an Originium Tech Specialist, Senior Originium Circuit Engineer, Originium Arts Adept, and now I'm gonna add mask wear.
The mask is actually the Administrator's Originium Arts Inhibitor, designed to prevent certain accidents from happening.
It's okay, let's not go into details. Say, can you still use your signature move? The legendary ability that lets you repair Originium equipment.
No problem.
Originium Arts. The Administrator knows how to wield the arts for self-protection, but using it for other purposes?
Listen to me, Supervisor Perlica.
What was that?
Our situation is desperate. You know that the Administrator has a good chance of getting us out of this mess.
I'm just worried that the Administrator is not yet familiar with the body. And the situation will only get worse if the Administrator's in...
Thank you,
I can pull it off.
Are you sure, Administrator?
No problem.
Fine. Since also, our next order of business will bring him back. Be rest assured, Director Chin. Everyone can see that you're really worried about him.
Thank you so much, Supervisor. Please.
We shall conduct this operation as a team, Administrator. Nearby resource nodes that we can explore.
There are still many Angoloi outside. Before you get moving, you should get some medication for wound... There are some bug flowers in the...
Minecraft. How do I use it?
Just like that. A bit of simple grinding gives you a... The bug flower thrives in various climates. Feel free to gather some.
Oh, okay.
We're unsure about the dangers that lurk out there. You can never be too prepared. Use this terminal unit to interact with facilities in this base. Your level of authority should let you do. This really shouldn't be your work, Administrator. But the base has no
I like fighting.
Verifying account authority level. Verification complete. Recommendation to the Administrator. Please check. The barrier will not be deactivated given the current...
F. So I gotta go make more flowers. Oh, so. Crafting.
Verifying account authority level. Verification complete.
Okay.
Connecting to barrier deactivated and
To rescue Andre, you'll need to start by opening the warehouse gate. The repair team sent to check on the power supply is not reported back. I've marked the location of the... Thank you so much. And please...
Whoa, this is freaky. Okay, whoa. Get out of here. How the fuck do I get out of here? Activate. What? Oh.
We have yet to fully understand what's going on at the base. This won't be easy. Administrator, we should first activate the teleprotocol point over there. P can also be used for resting. I see someone. It's probably the repair team. Are you from the repair team? We're the crisis team. Director Chin...
Several key Originium components in the backup power supply are burned out. We can't repair it without the help of a senior Originium circuit.
We were about to head back and report the situation.
Thank you for your hard work. We do have a senior Originium circuit engineer, so you can leave...
Great! Here, take these parts. You can use them to repair the backup power supply.
The Originium circuitry is incredibly complex, yet you repaired it in an instant. But use your powers carefully, Administrator. You only just recovered a short while ago.
One more.
Supervisor Perlica, did you find the repair team?
They're safe and sound. The administrator also repaired the backup power supply.
You're a true lifesaver, M-Men. An ordinary engineer would need hours to fix that thing. All right.
They didn't press
Power
F
is
hard
coming
enough.
back. Wait. The warehouse gate isn't powered yet. Darn it! The Angeloi must have damaged the power transmission facilities along the way.
Power transmission facilities. Are we talking about the tall pylon-shaped structures?
That's right. Are you still close?
Yes. I'll ask them right now.
Talk to these dweebs again.
Director Chin said that the power transmission facility...
That's really bad news. Fixing the batteries won't do anything if the warehouse isn't plugged into the grid. We did prepare some relay towers for backup, but we can't get them because of the Angeloi over there.
We can take care of that.
Bro,
Comms are
looks
back
cooked.
online. The repair team just gave me the latest update on the situation. You're doing well out there, Administrator. Now that the enemy has been neutralized, we can use these two relay towers to transmit power.
Deploying now.
Connected to a powered relay tower to start transmitting electricity.
So no, this thing.
That's right! That's how you do it! We still have to transmit the power to the warehouse. More relay towers must be set up to create a transmission line.
The next step is to drag the relay tower cable to the warehouse gate.
Unfortunately, standard Endfield cables are only 80 meters long. We'll have to place another relay along the way.
That should be fine.
Let's open the warehouse gate.
Thank you so much, Administrator. Power in the base is basically back on. You can now enter the warehouse. Andre's trapped inside.
Then, we'll bust into the warehouse and rescue him.
Thank you so much. And do be careful in there. If I'm not mistaken, Andre should be hiding in a second-floor compartment of the warehouse. The place is used for storing unstable chemicals and is outfitted with reinforced doors and walls.
Wait, why am I still stuck in this window?
Director, there are a lot of Angeloi in the warehouse, but they're behaving strangely. They stayed indoors instead of running all over the base. In fact, they seem to be on some auto patrol.
Andre's crazy idea might have worked. See that strange-looking device on the second floor? Andre proudly came up with that invention. Just 2 months ago, he made an excited announcement that he found a way to control Angeloi behavior. But I was too busy to indulge in his shenanigans and toss the piece of junk into the warehouse.
Can that device really
Of course not. The thing operates on very complex principles, so I'll let the old man explain it to you later. Nevertheless, it quickly lured many Angeloi from the base into the warehouse and bought us time to see. But if left unchecked, the device might lure Angeloy from even further away. And the Old Fool's invention is ridiculous to the highest order. His technical blueprints for the device will horrify multiple... Let's leave that topic for now. Our priority is to make sure that he's safe and sound. We'll study his problematic contraption later.
We have the administrator with us. We'll definitely figure something out. I also noticed something else. The Angeloy may have been lured inside the warehouse. They may be on patrol, but we should avoid attracting their attention. These Angeloy are... We must sneak to that place without being noticed.
I want to fight though. How do I enter attack mode? How do I enter attack mode? Hey.
We should be more careful, Administrator. Maybe we should try another route. Don't underestimate these Angeloy. They're too powerful for the two of us.
Where am I supposed to go? Okay.
That went smoothly. We shall continue to advance in this manner.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Andre, can you...
The voice? Is that you?
No. It's just me and the Administrator.
Well, help did come for me at last. Wait! If the Administrator is here, does that mean things are looking really bad right now? I'll start writing my will.
Things aren't that bad yet, Mr. Andre, but don't let your guard down. Director Chin informed us on the situation here. Stay in your hiding spot.
Well, Chin doesn't know about the latest updates to the local situation.
An even bigger Angelos? How did it get here?
It's probably lured to this place by the signal emitter. And it's far... I need your aid in lowering the operating power of the spectral signal.
Got it. Like what I said before,
To still be stealthy. How do I pass this? Oh, okay.
This place looks safe enough for us to rest for a while. Understood.
Ooh, level.
Not bad at all. Thank you for having faith in me, Administrator. Am I getting closer to my objective?
It's a rock! Yep.
Meet your end!
Target the weak spot. Future we have chosen.
I played that horribly.
That large Angelos was probably lured here by this device. It's
Absolutely! And that's why I need you to lower the operating power of the spectral signal emitter quickly! Just help me out, please! By the way, how's the situation outside? I'm a little worried about everyone.
For now, they're in a place that's safer than yours.
Okay, well, that just gave me a riot of emotions.
We're right next to the device. How do we do this?
Easy. Just tap the reduced power button on the screen.
Yes.
It's done.
Great. But if the emitter is set to a lower power, the Angeloi here will regain their ability to actively seek out enemies. There are too many Angeloi here. We must hurry and leave this place.
Mr. Andre, are you all—
I'm fine. Really. Just a
He's
flash
an owl.
wound. A problem that can—
Can you still walk? We need to find a way to leave this place.
Ah! Administrator! I really want to say how long it's been. But this isn't—
That's right. We have to leave this place. Director Chin, did you receive any calls from the crisis team? Someone should be on her way to the base.
We did, Supervisor Perlica. Chen Yu just contacted us and will be arriving shortly.
Not my
Chen
Chen.
is already in the comms channel.
Not my
Transferring
Chen.
her connection. Perlica, I'm almost there. There are just too many Angeloi in my way.
They're trying to surround us. We need to leave now.
Slam the gate shut at the very last moment.
Perfect timing. Many thanks.
And you're welcome. Is this our administrator? What? Ah, forget it. Probably something I shouldn't care about. Anyway, I'll be part of the team in our subsequent operations. Member of the crisis team, Protocol Field Recovery Department. And that's enough big words for now.
Be yourself. Relax.
Ready for teamwork! I've prepared a few weapons when I set off. Help yourselves.
Understood.
Oh my god. Oh.
You silly old fool.
Hold on. Don't get mad yet. I can explain.
Enough with your stupid excuses. You can have all the reasons there are. The Administrator and Supervisor Perlica risked their lives to save your sorry feathers. Do you understand? I'll have no more nonsense from you, ever again.
This is definitely the last time. Promise.
Administrator and Supervisor Perlica.
What's your next plan?
The situation is complicated. We need to discuss before deciding on our next move. But we can't spare anyone right now.
Any news on the Rhodes Island operator?
Not yet, Supervisor. Our comms just came back online. If I receive any news, you'll be the first to know.
We need to restore the hub to its operational state. The first step is to repair the protocol.
Shut your beak. The Administrator's not in the best shape, and they just fought a difficult battle. Administrator and Supervisor Perlica, you should get some rest.
Apologies. I'll go out. Curse my turn. The Rhodes Island operator left before the base was attacked. She didn't tell me why. Get some decent rest. Once the preparations are done, I'll wait for you at the...
Administrator, you should read the message that the
I'm not reading
The
this.
mystery thickens, but we can only solve it one step at a time.
Hope I can have some worthy opponents this time. I feel as though I just learned something.
The Administrator will brief us on the mission. We'll meet Andre once you're rested, Administrator.
Let's head there for a closer look. I think we've hit some jackpot. It's Andre.
Looks like he's ready.
This may be a little late, but hey, this territory is under the UWS. We now have no contact with many, and thanks to you and Supervisor Perlica, if we can restart the AIC, we'll get the essential facilities back online. You'll need to activate the Protocol Anchor Core to restart the AIC. The PAC is deployed outside the base. People in the frontier who plunder for a living. Treat them like raiders, but I doubt if these bandits know the true value of those supplies.
The Angloi are still very active nearby. They shouldn't be. We'll check on the PAC before tracking down these landbreakers.
Definitely headed that way. There's no escape for them this time.
This is the Protocol Anchor Core. Let me run a few basic checks. Yeah, definitely busted. Good news is that the PAC can be repaired. If we can't repair the PAC, we can't make the backup parts. If we don't have the backup parts, we can't repair the PAC.
So we need to recover our stolen stuff.
Understood. Fiona, I need you to contact Wolfguard. He's our expert on the landbreakers.
Roger that. I've located site with landbreaker activities. Wolfguard is waiting there for you.
Good. We'll rendezvous with Wolfguard.
Wolfguard only just arrived? Was he on some Spec Ops mission again?
The situation is urgent, so I recalled him early. He was originally tasked with looking for clues behind the aircraft attack.
Is it really alright to place him on a solo mission? He used to...
It's alright. He used to be a member of the pack. His abilities are better suited to such missions. Wolfguard should have arrived at the target location. He has some useful intel for us.
Careful, people!
Landbreakers.
I got a present for you!
Most landbreakers are a little crazy. Some say it's because they hang around blighted zones for too long.
To people in the frontier, landbreakers can sometimes pose the greatest threat. We best be careful.
Steven's getting smoked.
Supervisor Perlica? You're all here. Heard you ran into some...
We'll talk about that later. Wolfguard, this is the M-Men. Need a report.
So, it is you. I performed basic recon and found a large number of landbreakers have occupied this place. I'll lead the... You can say that. But I'm different.
Endman, contractual terms dictate that Wolfguard will give us intel on the landbreakers.
The truck flipped over in the middle of the road. Its Originium engine is busted and leaking
I'll first contact Mr. Andre and have him...
Ugh, terrible way to go.
They were already snuffed out when I arrived. The local landbreakers didn't come here just to steal your factory part. They also managed to hire a few desperate nomads to point out the...
But these two died here.
F.
The truck has been completely looted. By the way, these two are wearing black rings.
Keep the rings. Do you know where the other
I followed their trail and marked a few potential hideouts.
I referenced Wolfguard's guesses and confirmed.
Great. That'll make things a lot.
We should set off once you have the coordinates.
Resource site.
Yeesh. Looking for loot.
This isn't it. No PAC backup parts here.
This stuff actually looks expensive. They probably wanted to return to grab loot and sell it off.
It doesn't matter. These things are not worth dying for.
I don't think it's here. We should head to the next location. That's a better landbreaker hideout.
Over soon.
What the heck?
Go get him! Take my cleaver!
Rising flash!
Take my cleaver!
They're actually here. Huh, not bad for a landbreaker.
I was a landbreaker of the pack, and it's very different from the landbreakers you know. I thought I told you this before.
Whatever. We should get our stuff back first.
Of course. Once again, I shall witness how the great master fights her battles.
My mistake. Please don't call me that again.
Coordinates.
Take my cleaver! Take this!
Rising flash!
Let's head there for a closer look.
A weakness!
These items may be valuable, but do not include the parts we need. We must keep looking.
But the medication is useful. At least they're better than the buckflower powder.
These landbreakers don't look like members of the local war bands.
Are there any differences between them?
This isn't the best hideout. These landbreakers may dress like the local ones, but they act differently and use their own set of hand signals and code. I think it's probably at the last location, the one frequented by nomads. I rated it as the least likely spot.
Things may not be this simple. We should continue.
Hope I can have some worthy opponents this time. I really need some exercise.
The Administrator will brief us on the mission.
The Angloi have overrun this place. I doubt if we could find a living soul.
The wildland nomads and landbreakers both had to constantly deal with the Angloi and should have learned how to avoid this.
Yo! What's up, boss? Need us for something?
What the heck?
Our place is unsanitary. Hope the stench won't scare off rich...
No need to worry about us, boss. We know how to deal with them.
Do you know who owned these?
Nope.
Not a clue.
The truth. Now.
Oh, I just remembered something. These are special
Oh yeah, that's right. And I think those criminals are behind everything that just happened round here.
Oh.
This guy's accent is crazy.
What do these thieves you mentioned?
We're unfamiliar with the thieving type, boss. You'll never know for sure.
But I heard some hub of a base got their stuff stolen.
They recognize the rings. They probably have some. We must find more evidence. Administrator, your protocol synchronizer is furnished with item scanning features. Scan the surroundings to conduct your search. This will help us find any clues we might have missed.
We arrived too quickly for them to hide their tokens elsewhere. I'm kind of looking forward to the excuses they come up with this time. These are yours, right? Got anything else to say?
I don't remember having this stuff.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with us.
It's got nothing to do with us. No, we've never seen no landbreakers.
Yeah, you can't blame.
I agree. To help prove your innocence?
Dude, sheesh, let's talk, yeah?
What you want?
Where's our stuff?
Hide the stuff. You just want it all to yourself. You sold out the lives of your kin just to get a slightly...
So, what can we do, huh? Them landbreakers dragged them back here for the stuff. We had to hide and play...
Then I'll have to sort this out according to the Landbreaker Code.
No! Don't, please!
The supply crate has a lock. Oh, now this is weird. We lack the clearance to open this. The lock might be acting up. Perhaps I can try dismantling it.
No, don't risk breaking the contents. Let's go to the nearest Endfield auto mining site. They have precision decryptors for unlocking crates.
Never expected these nomads to be in cahoots with the Landbreakers.
Joining the Landbreakers is the last resort for many desperate people. These nomads would either become a breaker or work with them.
If the automated and complex can change the situation, such terrible things should happen a lot less often.
Detailed plans have a habit of going wrong. I prefer more direct and physical. Huh. This thing might be useful. I think we're in luck today.
Supervisor Perlica, is there anything I can help you with?
No need for such form.
Don't bother yourself with such hassle. We'll do it.
Just plug it in for me.
Okay.
Not the backup parts for the PAC. We need to keep looking. The good news...
The STA lets you use the protocols to create a basic crafting list. You can decide to short on equipment, and we need more protective gear. Administrator, can you help make a pair of basic explorable...
Perlica can easily deal with most problems on her own, but she always wants me around to help. Some issues won't be solved without getting physical, you know? I really need some exercise. Huh, not bad. Feels good, really. Let's head there for a closer look. I think we've hit some jackpot.
And this is our current basic craft. You'll only need the right STA to quickly make various common essentials for basic... Equip and download new template.
We've dealt with the truck. Base personnel also cleaned up the originium leak. Feel free to come over any time. Our cleanup crew had no trouble getting to the place, as you cleared plenty of buggers along the way. But the situation has changed. We detected more Angeloi activity nearby, so the crew can't stick around for too long. Administrator, supervisor, you'll be on your own if you go further out.
Leave the rest to us. Finding the parts to repair the protocol anchor core is our top priority. We might encounter more hostiles if we keep going down this road. Fiona?
Aha! I received your coordinates. Let me take a look. You've entered the area known as Valley Way.
The place earned its name by being a vital logistics route. But the way has been abandoned for many years.
Nomads have been living here for years.
Have mercy on us! We can hardly forage any food from the...
I left you some.
That's hard.
Just can't stay quiet.
No. Please, no.
Know your place and shut your pie hole.
Are you a settler of these parts?
You must be looking for those land breakers. And things are getting a little rough for us. People are falling sick, and I don't know if I can ask you for help. I don't have a lot of money on me, but I can still run. Perhaps you can visit our camp.
What do you think, Administrator?
Oh, thank you.
Settlements at this place before Endfield arrived.
Many nomads were forced to roam the wilderness. They couldn't adjust to a lifestyle within civilization in its cities. Approach them carefully. We might need their help should the need arise.
The road here is blocked.
Land breakers are all over the place beyond this point. We have little to spare, but I can...
This camp is too small and too short on supplies. How do you...
We're barely surviving. People from the United Syndicates used to help out. We can forage and hunt for what we need. The old camp also has... But after the accident...
Accident at the power plant.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. We heard terrible... And not too long later, they took over our old camp and spared our lives only when they learned that we had dealings. They scoured the entire place for food. We're running...
Are you aware that some Mossfield nomads are working closely?
I know, but we're not the same. They forced us to this place because we were... Ginny, are you alright? I brought you some food.
Mr.
Are you still in pain?
It's okay.
You must eat something. Well, can you please take a look?
Neuropathy? Yes. Surface crime discussing this in private?
To help remove this roadblock, if you can just help take a look at our
Mr. Soth, how many of you—
Too many. The United Syndicates would offer—
Neuropathy is a literal death sentence in the frontier. People from the civilized—
Let's deploy a protocol stash. It includes basic
No problem. I've submitted a factory building teleprotocol request. That's Fabport.
Administrator, witness the results of our hard work at Enfield.
This machinery is a specialized relay tower for transmitting power to other areas. As of now, there isn't enough juice to achieve cross-area power transmission. Let's focus on fixing the protocol anchor core first.
Do we really need anything from these nomads?
They might know something we don't.
They've been robbed, and some of them are sick. We can easily lend them a helping hand, and see what they can tell us afterwards.
My turn to have a go at this, right? That should do it.
Whoa. This is like a miracle.
Of course it is. Our tech...
Feeling better?
The pain isn't as bad, but I've been in pain for so long.
The suppressants seem to have worked. They're more effective on children. Rest—
Mr. Soth?
What happened to your brother?
Just 2 days ago, that brat Karja told us he figured it all out and announced that he's joining the Landbreakers to get rid—
Huh. He's now in the same league as the two we met before.
I know my brother best. He's not bad enough to be a— how should I put it? He's too on. That's all I have to say. He's going to get you help. Talk to my brother. Thank you so much.
Wolfguard is talking to the nomads. Let's go and see if he found out anything.
You're done with the treatment.
Her conditions—
The nomads and I just came—
Great! We should head right...
It's Landbreaker territory from here on. We dare not step on their turf. You'll have to do this on—
It's all right.
One more thing.
Rhodes Island. I did see someone in a—
Where was this person headed?
Went deeper into the valley. We really can't thank you enough for saving Jenny. I'm heading back to the camp.
What is it?
Ginny's neuropathy is extremely severe. This makes many of her vital organs have succumbed.
But I thought the suppressants...
The suppressants worked, but only just. At her current stage of neuropathy, it would only relieve her pain. Continue our work. That's exactly it. This is the only way to win. First, we shall bring the base and the AIC back online. Then, we'll...
This will ensure that our actions can improve the livelihoods of these...
That's right. Focus on the present and do...
Where did the wildland nomads come from?
Many nomads were people who believed in cartel spin and ventured out the band to work in the wildlands.
Fiona, are you seeing any of this?
What is this?
The blight has severely affected this area. This is the blight. A catastrophe triggered by originium. In other words, it creates physical anomalies that include crustal disintegration. All of us are equipped with integrated life support. Just don't touch the strange growths.
Whoa! This is a literal blight show! How did this happen?
We should look for another way. Gravity in this place has been extremely warped, but these floating rocks might allow us to get across.
See that weird-looking spear? That's the blight core. It probably isn't the cause of this blighted zone, but smashing it might remove the gross animals.
Administrator, let's take this path, and quickly. We're leaving this place, Fiona. Have Endfield surveyor probes gather data from the depths.
Roger that.
Careful, Endman. The landbreakers are nearby. Watch your surroundings.
Wait, they're
Hope we
way
can have
higher
some
level
worthy
than me.
opponents this time.
Understood. Not bad at all. Thank you for having faith in me, Administrator. Am I getting closer to my objective?
I really need some exercise. Got it! I've mastered this. Hope I can have some worthy opponents this time.
Prepare for battle. Target locked. Annihilate target coordinates. Authority level 7. Got it.
Oh, what the heck is all this?
Resource site found.
Yeah! Someone's over there.
You! Yeah, you! This is Landbreaker territory.
These crates.
Probably the supplies stolen by the...
I'm warning ya. Don't start getting any funny ideas. But that doesn't mean I'm a fool. No.
Curious. What happened to everyone then? Why are...
the others?
You have a younger sister. Her name's Ginny.
What? How? Go and tell that dude that nobody wants to be a loser hobo
Your sister is worried.
Ginny? But I told her already. Forget it. I'm not wasting my breath on you. These legs are mine, and they won't be walking me back to...
I'll break his legs.
No, don't! I'll head back, okay? Just don't hit. You're You're right. I tagged the location of those crates for you. I'll
This crate has the Endfield logo.
Medication and drug delivery systems. Exactly what we need.
I'll take care of this.
A weakness!
close to a place we can explore.
I found a crate here.
Small auto tools, useful for emergency repairs of equipment and vehicles.
Hey, time to step things up a little. Resource site marked.
Let's get working!
Break them!
Can't end like this.
Holy crap.
Administrator, I'm leaving this to you.
Jeez. They is kind of strong.
Understood.
Very good. You should be well rested, Administrator. Endfield needs you. Excellence is a continuous pursuit.
My turn to have a go at this, right? I feel as though I just learned something.
Understood. We're close to a place we can explore.
Emergency invasive medical kit. Not a standard option for most cases, but a useful last resort if things get desperate. Dr. Korlak is skilled with this and may find it useful.
Break them!
Yeah.
Target the weak spot.
Yes, energy batteries. Thank goodness the Landbreakers didn't take them apart.
Go get some sleep. I'll stand guard.
Though these are useful things to have, none of them are what the PAC needs. We need to press forward.
Let's head there for a closer look. I think we've hit some jackpot.
might be useful. Why would the Landbreakers assign that stupid, dulled, the inexperienced kids to look after these goods?
Perhaps something did happen, and they couldn't spare anyone else to guard their plunder.
A weakness!
This must be the nomad camp mentioned by Soth. The one taken over by the Landbreakers.
Look around. See if we can find any clues on the supplies.
Let's get working! Target the weak spot.
Time to end this.
Take my cleaver!
Meet your end!
Resource site found.
They probably moved the PAC parts. We must head in there and locate the Landbreaker warehouse.
Who's that? No one's getting away! Try catching this! Take my cleaver!
Okay. We need a terminal to open this door.
It's over there, but we can't jump that high.
There's another door, over that side. Perhaps it'll let us find a way to reach the top of this elevated platform.
Close to it. This door won't open. We might need a source of power to activate it. Let's head back to the camp and look around there.
That's probably the only place where we might find some batteries. This is the place. Let's look around. Good. Now let's head back and power up the door. Let's activate the closest door switch. Good. The other switch is located at the second floor. Let's find a way to reach that place.
Looks like we'll have to walk right across Landbreaker turf to reach that switch.
We're close to a place we can explore.
Of course. We'll head in there.
Target the weak spot.
Watch that place!
Working.
It'll be over soon.
We're close to a place we can explore.
Got it. Very good.
The switch should be right ahead.
Stop right there! Go get him!
For the future we have chosen.
Take this!
Oh, what the hell? That's annoying. Oh, hello. That was annoying. I didn't think I would fall off like that.
Who's that? Let none escape!
Target the weak spot. A weakness.
Oh, oops.
The supplies should be inside. I'm unsure what dangers might lurk within. We have to be careful.
I really need some exercise. Are these the container cabins of the Nomad camp?
Nomads didn't build these old cargo storage containers. They were built by the UWST when they were stationed here.
Catello Wolfguard, Crisis Team, Protocol Field Recovery.
Oh.
Your division. I typically do things that only mercs would do, and I'm yours to command during the contractual period.
Hope I can have some work.
Be yourself.
Fighting as a team, it's nothing. I'm all right.
Resource site
as
found.
far as Wolfguard guy.
No one's getting away!
And
Kind of annoying.
Meet your end.
Never pick a fight with a big...
F.
We're close to a place we can explore.
Oh no, it's down here.
Resource site found.
Hand over your stuff! Who's that? Go get him! Catching this!
End this quickly!
Oops.
The UWST would occasionally give nomads simple work, offer some supplies, recruit trustworthy individuals from their settlements. They do this at many places.
But those who become nomads have already given up on hope in life. It doesn't matter if they're living under the United Syndicates. the TGCC cartel, or even Hongshan. Very few of them could ever settle down in large cities.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
They really tore you apart. What happened here?
The filthy, ill-bred bugger of Bonichi led us here. I'm gonna...
Rip.
That wound looks really serious. Can we say...
Too late for him. The one who did this wasn't interested in survivors. Even a surgeon can't salvage...
So, what exactly happened? Couldn't agree on how to share the loot?
They won't kill each other over issues of plunder. Looks more
That cliff he mentioned is truly without mercy. Just look at what he did to his own people. To think that such lawlessness exists just a few clicks away from the civilization ban.
It's hard to say. If you leave the band, you bet only landbreakers and mercs would roam the wildlands.
We better be prepared. This one doesn't look like someone who's Be careful, Administrator. Chen, Wolfguard, watch your 6.
Got it!
Not my chance, though. Damn, they're all dead.
I didn't see nothing. Just let me go. Just let me go.
Bad time to lose your way. You witless pests.
Oh, why he look like Thorns with a bad haircut?
Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference.
Itching for a fight? That one looks like a great sparring partner for me.
Let's head there for a closer look.
You got nowhere to hide. You're gonna love this.
Hello?
Ending this in one move. Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference.
A weakness!
It'll be over soon.
Just a few more bodies for this place. This place will be clean once I take care of you. What are you looking at? Die!
You're not getting away!
Ow.
Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference. Watch your step. Be nice and stay there!
End this quick.
Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference.
Ow.
Watch your step. Die!
Yeah! Hey-ya!
Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference. Watch your
I
step.
don't know how to dodge that. Holy crap.
What are you looking at? Die! Just a few more bodies for this place. No one would notice the difference. What are you looking at? Be nice and stay there!
Yeah, maybe I should have heard Brandon.
You put up quite a...
Not fooling around. Got the stuff? If you do, you should start scramming, kid.
Don't need your reminder on that. Thought you were a bunch of crap like these goons. My mistake. But you won't be so lucky next time.
Fiona, did you see that?
Supervisor Perlica? Is that the teleprotocol? The TP?
Fiona, back up the video recordings of what you've just seen. But don't tell anyone about...
Shouldn't we report this?
Not yet. I know what I'm doing.
Understood.
I'm still trying to get... Let's head there for a closer look.
You there? Medication? You got medication? The nomads in this place keep...
So what were you thinking when you...
What? You're from that base? I had nothing to do with that raid.
Devil Horns. A landbreaker group composed of the Sarkas.
What about the other land...
Well, that filthy... He told us at the messenger train the brat has quite a rep among us. Well, kid wasn't lying.
You robbed a truckload of your...
Hey, we didn't rob nobody. Them woosters just left.
You went
over.
Do you really think I'll fall for your lies?
I'm telling the truth. We arrived at this place 10... And after that, Cliff told the bitch just 2 days later, and I didn't keep asking. And then that dirty scum, I don't know, honest. Oh, they should...
Administrator, what's your verdict for this one?
I want to kill him.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, since you're so...
Why, you?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Think he was telling us the truth?
From his body language, I don't think he was lying.
But the United Syndicate's evacuating...
I know what Chen is worried about.
The guy called Cliff? What does he want?
This is a bigger problem than we expected. The United...
I agree with Master Chen. You should return to the hub base.
Are you doing this alone? But...
Fiona, verify the coordinates that were met.
At once, ma'am.
Go, and report your findings at the first opportunity.
Roger.
Supervisor Perlica? I picked up a UWST...
Attention, all UWST personnel. Is this being broadcast on a public channel?
I've located the signal source. Is it the entrance?
It's that abandoned logistics route.
Sounds like they're playing things down. But there's no mistake. This is a...
To be honest with you, I think something major definitely...
We'll think about that later. This is an official UWST message.
No problem. Say, is it really okay just to send Wolfguard off on his own?
I know what you're worried about. If I were truly concerned, I wouldn't even let him come here in the first place.
Let's just hope everything works out.
I think I saw some...
The signal source seems to be right in front of us. Careful. This path has not been repaired for years. Let's go a little deeper. This is it. We can use this to head up.
I hear people arguing over there. Maybe we should take a look.
And why not? At least let me into the research park. People might still be there.
Calm down, Shauna. We've dispatched a courier. A professional team will arrive in a week.
A week? Are you seriously telling me that those trapped in there can last?
So what can we do, huh? Why don't you tell me about...
You sent the Collinses to the search and rescue operation.
Because their engineering vehicle has a blight-resistant coating, and the Collinses haven't even returned. How can I risk sending you out there with... I am ending this discussion.
Administrator, these are UWST Captain Petrov? It's been a...
Supervisor Perlica. Why are you... Thank goodness. People from the valley. Wonderful. I didn't expect you to come here personally. And since you did, you probably ran into the same problem. How is the hub?
The hub base is in dire straits. We've been attacked by the Angoloi, and we...
I knew it.
Captain Petrov, what's your situation?
Why am I here? Because 2 settlements nearby have no power for nearly 10 days. Command believes that something is wrong. So we went around the perimeter and found only landbreakers and... Honestly, I have no clue. At least for me, I'm not getting any orders from my base. The local blight problem is very serious, and seeing such a large host of the Angoloi is making me... I just hope every syndicate staff of this site is safe. I've spent years in the frontier.
I understand your decision, Captain.
At least the Valleyway is safe.
Finally, some good news that we can look...
Speaking of which, while we were on...
What? That's wonderful.
He's up there. Just take the lift.
Hawthorne? Xander Hawthorne? The pilot who flew the plane transporting the Edmonds cryostasis pod. He's still alive.
Quite a miracle, considering the disastrous nature of the attack.
Look! over there.
Supervisor Perlica! Finally, another Enfielder. I just found this place and getting here has been a most terrible experience.
That's good to hear.
I'm not as green as I look. I've dealt with worse.
Can any situation be worse than a—
Wait, you? You're the administrator. You might be wearing a mask, but I'll recognize you anyway. You're alive! The admin's alive! You're a legend to everyone who works at Endfield. You're the... I just gotta tell you that I've been worried sick all this time. If I got you killed in the crash, I'd be in a terrible mess. And since you're safe and sound, huh? Does that mean I'm off the hook, Supervisor Perlica?
It's good to see that you're well, but the plane wreckage was severely damaged, and we did find a body at the crash site.
Huh? So... But I'm standing right here! I'm totally...
Oh, this is getting interesting.
You're from the hub base, right? Can we talk about something?
You do your thing, Supervisor Perlica. I'll wait by the side. Feel free to talk to me when you have the time.
Greetings. I'm a senior. Please take me to the hub base with you. There's definitely something.
Do you need us to do anything for you?
I just want to head to the research park to the east. There might be people who couldn't, at the very least, drop me by the quarry along. There's a UWST comms terminal.
Miss...
I knew you'd be looking for the Enfielders. I'm sorry, Supervisor Perlica. I know things are...
I know I'm going overboard with this request, but I just wish to if you have plans to investigate the areas further in...
We do need the help of a skilled tech. We can easily accommodate the quarry search, since the site is located, but we'll need to restore our production activities at the hub base.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. At least but be safe out there. Also, we sent 2 patrol team members deeper into the research park to the east. Please take this supply crate with you. If you find them in the research park, give it to them. I couldn't just sit here and do nothing while counting on you to solve all of our problems.
I'm aware of the situation. We'll keep an eye out for your people. That is the power plant mentioned by the Landbreaker. Something happened at that place. By the way, this place is almost where Valley 4 ends.
Huh? Why mention that?
According to the Nomads, the Rhodes Island operator went deeper into the valley. Greetings, Rhodes Island operator.
From your outfits, I'm guessing that you're Enfielders.
We are. I'm Perlica. Are you the operator stationed at the hub base?
No, I'm just one of the 3 personnel rogue. I'm an engineer sent here to calibrate. The other 2 seem to be on a secret mission to meet...
Looks like we have to keep looking around. So, where did the other 2 go?
I don't know. I guess you're aware of the local situation.
You'll be on your way back home soon enough. Alright, we won't get anything else from this Rhodes Islander. We should head to the power plant first.
Is that the United Syndicate's power plant?
Not too long ago, you could hear the rumblings of the power plant. The UWST power plant uses a massive originium reactor of an older model.
Oh, but I know plenty of people who find originium power plants really loud and noisy.
I understand, but I've lived in the frontier for many years. But now, the power plant stands silent. I can hardly imagine the dangers and fears all these settlements have to endure during this extended power outage. This is why activating the automated industry complex is of utmost importance. If everything goes according to plan, we should pull through this crisis in one piece.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica. Fiona, before I forget, talk to me once you get back. I need your opinion on a few things.
In any case, we'll head back to the hub base first. Director Chin is waiting for us.
it's Director Chin. She looks worried.
How goes your mission?
We're back with the thing.
This is the PAC part we need. And we found these as well.
Small auto tool. Wonderful. I'll allocate the recovered supplies to...
The AIC.
That's right. Now that we recovered the PAC parts, Andre is waiting for you.
Let's get working!
Supervisor Perlica, we've detected a rift at the hub base. There are also signals of useful supplies within it. Sending you the coordinates.
Understood. If it's urgent, we'll make it our priority.
Fighting as a team, it's nothing. I'm all right.
Someone's
Meet your end!
Ending this in one move.
Someone's up! Hand over your stuff!
A weakness!
End this quickly.
Rising flash!
Watch that place!
Prepare for battle.
I'm catching this!
End this quickly.
I'll take care of this.
The wolves shall finish this.
Watch that! No one's getting away!
A weakness!
I think I saw something over there. I'm getting lucky. Hey!
Administrator, I've been waiting for We really need to get base production. I've transferred authority levels to the Endmin. Fiona can now use the terminal.
No problem.
The base has limited juice. The
Control authority transfer complete. Administrator, the parts for repairing the PAC should be in your bag. Load them up into the PAC and get it back to business. Administrator, we need to transmit power from the PAC to the warehouse. Base crew placed some backup relay towers in wooden crates nearby because they're out of storage space. Find and smash those crates to get the relay towers. We use the relay tower for long-distance power transmission. It's like the time when we transmitted power from the base batteries to the warehouse. Now let's transmit power from the PAC to the warehouse.
Deploying now. Resource site marked.
We've just received some electric pylons that can wirelessly power Endfield facilities within range. I'll tell you more when the time comes.
We're close to a place we can explore. Resource site marked.
go and find Andre.
Not bad.
Endman! The factory is up and running! Back to business. Shin had me come here to check on the factory. She also needs your help for something.
What does Director Chin need?
We need a few PPE suits. That's why we need to build them. I see the prep. I'll wait for you here.
We need materials for crafting equipment. First, construct the production facilities. The Protocol Construction Terminal, or CONTERM for short, is the starting point for various production facilities. Its Fabport beacon is already in your bag. Set it up in the factory. Area, and we'll use a techno protocol to send the facility down. Fabport beacons for the refining and shredding units are now in your bag. Set up the beacons in the factory area quickly.
Deploying now.
AIC facilities can only run on power. We must place the refining and shredding units within the powering area of the electric pylon. You also need to ensure that the PAC is connected to the electric pylon, so everything is in the grid. The refining and grinding units are not power jet. The refining and grinding units are not power jet. The refining and grinding units are not power jet. The refining and grinding units are not power jet. The refining and grinding units are not power jet. The refining and grinding units are not power jet.
Done.
The refining and grinding units are not power jet.
Got it. Deploying now. Facility off.
Let's make some Origo crusts first. Head to the refining unit and open the refining unit control panel. We now have Origo crusts. Now we'll need the shredding unit for the next processing step. The shredding unit pulverizes material. Place the Origo crust we made into the shredding unit to make Origo crust powder. We now have all the processed materials we need. Let's repair the assembly station and put them to good use. Head to the assembly station and activate it. Use the assembly station control. We now have enough raw materials. Let's process them to craft the equipment that Andre needs.
Let's do things
This way.
We now have more than enough materials to craft what Andre needs. Supply the base. We can even some for ourselves.
Okay.
A million thanks, Administrator.
You're welcome. Our job includes addressing any...
But our production efficiency leaves a lot to be desired. Technology is the definitive solution to all production issues. Get some factory tech upgrades to build and produce more efficiently. You can even automate production lines. We already listed...
We can open the AIC management plan. This is the AIC management plan. We must do our part and meet certain criteria before our research division can complete a tech upgrade. Recommend following the plan closely to expand the factory. Now, let's switch to factory mode. Basic tech upgrades are extremely costly. Let's start by going to the Conterm and constructing 2 units of Originium rigs to speed up resource gathering. Next, we'll place the Originium rigs on Originium mining spots. A few such locations have been marked on the map.
Resource site found. Done.
The research division needs quite a bit of a Regal Crust powder to do their thing. Time to put factory facilities to work.
Resource site marked.
Fabulous! Let's talk to Andre and see what's next on the agenda.
Unbelievable! This place was almost razed to the ground just moments ago. Bandman? Supervisor...
What about me?
Ah, of course.
Stop making a fool of yourself. I still have a score to settle with you for that warehouse fiasco. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica.
We're heading over to your place. Let's go, Administrator.
Understood. Resource site marked.
Mem, base entry and one of them headed to the valley. You might have... You can easily reach the... Let me see...
What's your take on this, Administrator?
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, are you heading to the quarry? I've worked with my colleagues in the quarry for years. They're found. I must head back and find them, no matter how slim the chances may be.
It wasn't your fault.
But
Nothing bad has yet been confirmed. There's no need to feel guilty until we find them.
And maybe they already found a safe place to hide in.
That will be for the best. All the more reason.
I've synced our map with the coordinates for we don't know what went on in the quarry. Director Chin called in reinforcements I connected her to our operators nearby.
The surgeon?
Yes, it's that, Shauna. I believe you.
Are you heading to the quarry? Administrator.
Yeah, I'll keep myself safe.
This place really changed a lot. I went through this gate when I rushed over here to find you. I still remember how smashed up it was. There was thick black smoke all over the place.
And everything's back on track, thanks to the power.
Is this thing a tower? What's it for?
This is a sector relay tower. It lets us transmit power to factories and other areas.
Look, Administrator. The rocks blocking the road have been cleared away.
This road will lead us to the quarry. This is the quarry.
This place looks really different compared to the hub base.
The surgeon is waiting for us over there. Let's go meet him.
We meet again, Supervisor Perlica. Greetings, Administrator. The name's Korlek, but you may refer to me as the... I went straight to your next stop after receiving Fiona's message. I heard you salvaged something that I can use.
Yes, I think you might find it useful. Our operation may require the assistance of a professional field medic.
Ah, the crisis team is here. You must be Supervisor Perlica.
No need for such formalities. You must be the scout that Director Chin mentioned.
Yeah, that's definitely me. Medical Officer Korlek mentioned the Administrator. Which one of you... Hi, greetings. The manual titled How to Deal with the Administrator mentions that...
Easy there. Give me a rundown of the local...
Alright, I'll do that. The situation is just as we expected. We think there's nobody left.
Well, after getting thawed out, the Endfield database taught me everything about you.
By the way, the scout also told me that the setup for the sector scanner is complete.
I'll try to work with the team.
I hope everyone comes back safely.
If cross-area power transmission can be achieved, we can build our factory at the quarry as well.
I am uncertain about the hazards of this resourcing site. I suggest keeping your guard up.